Hey everybody, welcome to the Health Corner. In today's video, we're going to do part 2 of my favorite clean foods that I use when I'm doing a 28-day clean eating challenge. Now we're going to pick up right where we left off from part 1 because if you remember, I had to cut this into 2 pieces. So we're going to pick up right where we left off. If you're new here though, make sure you hit that subscribe button, throw up those thumbs, and leave a comment below. Now, I can't talk enough about this stuff. It's awesome. I use it in everything. My wife and I do a lot of ground turkey meals. Like we'll do turkey bowls and tacos and burritos. What I really like is this avocado salsa. It's from Good Foods. You can get it at Sprouts. We typically buy 2 every time we go there, and we go through one of these a week easily. This stuff is great. And if you do want a small snack, a couple chips and some salsa, this avocado salsa is good for that. It's also good on a sweet potato. So you can take and put that on top. This is a good food. Good Foods, avocado salsa. Get it at Sprouts. I really recommend that. Next, we have our mini sweet peppers. Now, if you're doing bell peppers, you have to buy those organic. Sweet peppers do not. However, I always get mine organic. These ones come in a bag like this. They're a good source for, I put these in spaghetti, or I cut them up and put them in my tacos, or I'll cut them with my hot peppers to kind of balance the taste a little bit. So this is a good one. Carob chips. We use these carob chocolate chips. We use these in our mocha chocolate shakes. I also actually put one in my fruit shake today. It just helps give a little taste and add a couple, just gives you a little bit of that, like helps with that sweet tooth, and it is detox friendly. I recently did this. Now, I don't always do this, but this is great. This is a romaine heart lettuce that is good if you're going to do tacos. You can actually use these as your taco shells, or you can use these as buns for a hamburger. So I like these, and I use this when I can't do my detox and I can't have my bread and I can't have my tortillas. This becomes my taco shell. Now, these are great. Now, this is one of the only Arbonne products I'm going to talk about in this video, are these protein snack bars. They have 5 grams of sugar loaded with protein, are a good snack. These actually are quite filling, surprisingly. I have one of these, probably once a day. They are cranberry and pumpkin seed and dark chocolate and sea salt flavored. So both of these are great for snacking. I can have one a day, and these are a good little snack for me. Almost forgot carrots. We use carrots quite a bit. We actually feed carrots to our dogs. So we buy a lot of this organic. This is Bunny Loves. We buy these. These are like $3.75. These are awesome. I love to dip them in my hummus. And then I will even, put this in a stir fry, or if I'm going to do like a broccoli and carrot veggies, these are a good option for steam. I like to steam these and cut these and add these to my dog's food, so I can actually save on buying the canned dog food, and they don't get quite as many calories, because my dogs, like me, are fat and on a diet. Another one that we like are these these eggs. We buy EB's Eggland's Best. They're organic. You don't have to get organic eggs, but you do have to get cage-free. I prefer these. These are about $1 more than cage-free, though, but they're good. They're organic, and they're cage-free, and they're from EB. So this is one that we use. My wife, who's pregnant, has found that she really likes eggs all of a sudden. Amazing, one of those cravings that she has. But even prior, we would probably do, one every other day. My wife has been mowing these down a little more often. And it doesn't help that our dogs have to have one with us when we have one, so we go through quite a bit of eggs. Dandelion blend. This is a good coffee substitute that we put in our shakes every morning, and sometimes in our lunch shakes. There's quite a bit of great benefits to this. You should definitely look it up if you can, but it supports your kidney function and liver function, immune system. There's quite a bit of positives for this. So we get this from Amazon. You can buy it in a big bag or the single servings. Now, when you're doing tacos or enchiladas or burritos, you don't want to buy your general tortillas, because even if they say gluten-free, they typically are corn-derived. And I think I read 80 to 90% of all corn is GMO in the United States. So what we do is we do this Food for Life brown rice tortilla. It is a little thinner, a little harder to cook with. Doesn't have exact same taste as a tortilla. But it is usable, and it does still kind of help if you have those tortilla cravings. I personally lately have been using lettuce, which if you know me, you know that I don't like lettuce on my hamburgers or my tacos, but this has been working for me as a shell. This is a good option as well. If you are... Next, we have these brown rice, organic rice cakes. I don't prefer these. My wife likes them. I do not. I find them to be like styrofoam. However, when you put like the hummus on it, it's, whether you do the spicy avocado or the kale pesto, you can really doctor these up to taste not so bad. My wife also likes to use avocado on it, tomato. She'll use spinach and egg. There's a lot of great ways to make one of these with this, but this is definitely something we use all the time. Even if you just like this with a little almond butter, it is definitely a good snack for you. I just don't prefer it. And what I found recently is this Food for Life gluten-free brown rice bread. I like this. I toast it, and I can do the same thing I would use with this, except for I'm using the bread, and it just satisfies me a little bit more. It hits my palate a little better. So this is on my shopping list, and I'm glad I found this recently. It appears based on the ingredients that it's completely detox friendly, and I found this at Sprouts, and I'm thankful I did. So next we have Seeds of Change. Now this is quinoa and brown rice. This is a 90 seconds in the microwave. It's a quick way to make brown rice. There are better brown rices out there as far as the ingredients, but this is a good detox friendly one. There are other Seeds of Change brands. There is one that's got kale in it that we can use, but there are some that you can't use. So make sure you're looking at the ingredients and making sure you're getting the right ones. Now lastly, if you're a chip fan, we have these Benito's black bean chips. Ingredient-wise, they're completely detox-friendly, and they're great with some pico de gallo or wherever I put it, my avocado salsa. This is a good thing. Now, however, I would always recommend that you do not binge on these. Take a handful, put them on a plate, put these away in a drawer, because people tend to binge on chips because they're not as filling, and so you can find yourself eating more and just sitting at the table with chips and dip and going nuts. So these are good. They can satisfy that chip craving. However, I wouldn't recommend that you just open this bag and just devour the whole thing. As is with any of this stuff, moderation is the key. So that is what a typical grocery haul looks like. And that's what we got here. I don't know how to end this. But it's okay because the other guy in the other room is going to end it. So those are some of the ingredients I use when I'm doing a 28-day clean eating challenge. There was a couple ingredients that I missed that I want to take a couple seconds just to show them real quick here at the end. To start with, we have our black beans. You want to make sure you get organic black beans. I get these at the grocery store. They're Simple Truth. Now, this can is actually a spicy black bean, not detox friendly, not allowed to eat this until the end. I didn't realize some of the ingredients in it until after I got it, but you can get regular black beans that are Simple Truth and detox friendly. Next, I have nut butter. So if you like peanut butter, I've got some nut butter. This has got 7 different nuts. It's almonds, cashews, hazelnuts, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, and Brazil nuts. So during the 28-day clean eating challenge, you're not going to be eating peanut butter. So this is a good alternative. I like to put this on my gluten-free bread or on those rice cakes. This is a good option for you. It tastes a little different than peanut butter, but it's a good choice. And you can pick this up at a Sprouts. And I think you can even pick this up at the grocery store. So this is a Nutzo organic nut butter, basically. It's pretty good and good for you. Now, if you're in the mood for pasta, there are some options that are completely gluten-free. My favorite is Jovial. This cooks better, in my opinion, than the Simple Truth. Simple Truth tends to be a little bit more soft when it cooks, and it's actually really easy to ruin. So I like to go with the Jovial. This is gluten-free, and you'll notice on here it says brown rice pasta. So that's the key when you're getting gluten-free. Additionally, you can get this Pasta Joy. This is a fettuccine. It's brown rice pasta as well, and I also like the way that this cooks. Another option is if you're interested in ramen, they have this brown rice ramen. So this is a rice ramen that's made with brown rice. So a brown rice ramen, this is good. I like to take this, cook this. You can even throw it in a little broth, put some tomato on it. It's a good option for you. Quick and easy. This is kind of like the ramen of the world, but a healthier version of it. And last, if you like your tomato sauce and you want to do a red sauce with your pasta, I recommend Rouse. You never go wrong with Rouse. This tomato basil sauce is completely detox friendly. Yes, Rouse is a little bit more pricey than other options at the store, but it's also tastier, and this is a detox friendly. So you can do your gluten-free pasta, throw a little of this in, some of the organic red peppers, and you've got yourself a nice little pasta. You can also use mushrooms and other ingredients. You can do some grass-fed beef or for meatballs, ground beef, meatballs. So there's a lot of great ways to make really healthy meals utilizing these ingredients. I appreciate you guys stopping by and in following my journey. It really does mean a lot to me. Again, if you haven't done so already, I do appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button or threw up those thumbs. And leave a comment. What are some of your favorite clean foods that you utilize? Until next time, make sure you're making smart eating decisions.